Colleague of mine, Congressman Cline from Virginia's 6th District. He has 7 major commands and over 9,000 guardsmen. And I'd like to note he serves on the Appropriations Committee, and many of the guardsmen, over about, I want to say 92% of all funding that they receive comes from the federal government through your committee. So, Congressman Cline, the floor is yours.
I want to thank Mr. Palazzo for hosting this special order this evening and recognize the tremendous service and sacrifice of the brave men and women of the National Guard and the reserve components of our armed forces. I'd also like to thank the gentleman for his service in the Mississippi Guard. It's certainly fitting to honor these often unsung heroes as we celebrate Military Appreciation Month. While the National Guard was founded in the Massachusetts Bay Colony in 1636, the Virginia National Guard traces its history and tradition of citizen soldier service to the founding of Jamestown in 1607. There's been a military presence defending Virginia ever since. The Virginia National Guard's current strength is 7,200 soldiers, 1,200 airmen, 300 Virginia Defense Force members, and 400 federal and state civilians, and they bring more than $250 million in annual income into the Commonwealth. The Virginia National Guard currently has more than 2,000 personnel serving on federal active duty, with units conducting missions in the United States, Middle East, Horn of Africa, and Kosovo, the most since 2007. The 29th Infantry Division has the most divisional soldiers on federal duty since World War II, with units deployed from Virginia, Kentucky, and Maryland. Currently, Virginia Air National Guard pilots and maintainers assigned to the 192nd Wing from Joint Base Langley Eustis are currently supporting the 1st Fighter Wings deployment Al Dhafra Air Base, United Arab Emirates, to provide short-notice air superiority to U.S. Central Command amid a series of recent attacks in the region. Approximately 120 Virginia National Guard soldiers assigned to Stanton-based 116th Infantry Brigade Combat Team Headquarters are on federal active duty to take responsibility for the NATO-led Kosovo Force Regional Command East, and approximately 140 soldiers assigned to the Sandston-based 2nd Battalion, 224th Aviation Regiment, 29th Infantry Division are mobilized to serve as their aviation task force. NATO KFOR troops conduct peace support operations, contributing to a safe and secure environment for all people in Kosovo, while healthy political dialogue continues between Kosovo and Serbia. Approximately 300 National Guard soldiers assigned to the Norfolk-based 1st Battalion, 111th Field Artillery Regiment, 116th Infantry Brigade Combat Team are on federal active duty, conducting training to provide personnel on site protection using the Counter-Rocket Artillery and Mortar System, or CRAM, in the Central Command Area of Operations in the Middle East. Approximately 1,000 Virginia and Kentucky National Guard soldiers assigned to Lynchburg-based 1st Battalion, 116th Infantry Regiment, 116th Infantry Brigade Combat Team are on federal active duty as Task Force Red Dragon as a security force in support of Combined Joint Task Force Horn of Africa. Approximately 80 soldiers assigned to the Virginia-based 329th Regional Support Group are currently on federal active duty in the Central Command Area of Operations under the operational control of Combined Joint Task Force Operation Inherent Resolve, serving as the base operating support integrator for multiple installations. And finally, approximately 500 Virginia and Maryland National Guard soldiers assigned to the Fort Belvoir-based 29th Infantry Division are currently on federal active duty in the Central Command Area of Operations as Task Force Spartan to provide leadership, command, control, and in-depth staff analysis for Operation Spartan Shield. As we celebrate Military Appreciation Month, let us never forget those who are serving and who have given their last full measure while wearing our nation's uniform. Those who are still on the front lines in places both known and unknown, and the families who are asked to carry the burden while their loved ones are away. May God continue to bless our troops and the United States of America. And with that, I yield back.
Congressman Cline, thank you so much for your remarks. At this